Good afternoon. All right, we're going to start in about a minute's time. So before we start, as usual, please try to open your videos so that my colleague, Mr. Govid, can record your attendance so that you can have your certificate within 10 to 20 days. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, again, for those people that attend my BizTalk session before, you know me, okay? You know me, right? I think some of you know who am I, okay? So remember, I'm talking based on my opinions, okay? So if you think that my opinions can really help you in life, beautiful. If you don't like my opinions, please do not go to my Facebook account and put hate comments. All right. Okay. Lastly, again, today is a Saturday. So obviously, if you can spend a Saturday with me, most likely you are loveless. You don't have boyfriends and you don't have girlfriends. So, so I'll be a temporary girlfriend and I'll be your temporary boyfriend for the day. Okay, so let's have fun today. So today's topic is a bit unique. It's called job, job opportunities, job training, right? So what are we talking about regarding today's topic? Now, the truth is everyone here wants a good job, right? True? Who doesn't want a good job? Who doesn't? Except for Wendy, because he married a rich guy and he doesn't need to work anymore in her life. Besides Wendy, anyone else needs a good job? Put the hands up. Come on, hey. Be proactive. Who wants a good job? Come on. Except for Wendy, again, because Wendy married a rich guy. The rest of you want a good job, right? True, right? So, but do you really understand what a good job is? Do you really understand? Do you really understand what a good job is? Okay, let me give you one good example. This is a real life example. I swear on my mother, this is a real life example and it pisses the crap out of me. Now, this is a true story. Now, I have some people working for me overseas, all right, just like you guys. So this is a true event. Recently, one Bhutanese, okay, this is a true story, a Bhutanese guy who is working for me for 8 months. 8 months from Bhutan, stationed in Bhutan. Okay, I pay him 950 USD per month. Yes, I did. True story, 950 USD per month. Who needs a 950 USD job? Put up your hand. Be honest. Come on, honest. Oh God, why are you so full of ego? Be honest, Okay, true story, 950 USD to this Bhutanese guy. I swear on my mother, okay? And not only that, he worked from home. That means some of you, you have to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, right? Take a shower, queue up for the stupid train, brave the traffic, right? That's some of the countries that you're from: Indonesia, Philippines, India, Vietnam. Traffic jam after jam after jam after jam after jam, right? So this, I call, his nickname is Idiot. I'm going to call him Idiot. I swear to God. So he's an idiot, all right? So he doesn't have to wake 6 a.m. in the morning. He wakes up at 9 a.m. in the morning and start to work at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. Beautiful, right? Work from home. Mother is going to cook for him because all your mothers love you, right? You got free shit from your mom all the time. Okay? Your mother is going to cook for you, right? And then finish work at 7 p.m., don't have to take the stupid bus back home. Like some of you take the stupid bus home, right? You're so tired. Oh, you feel like falling asleep on the bus. So this idiot work from home, 950 USD from Bhutan. And he's not a genius worker. You know what a genius worker is? A genius worker is someone like me that can, do something magical, close $65,000 deal, manage 20 people, run a business operation. It's not even a managerial position. It's just some stupid, simple marketing job. So when we sack him, true story, I sack him after 8 months. You know what he wrote on my Facebook? This company is a scam. They pressure us to work. It's inhumane. What a moron, right? Inhumane. When you use a word inhumane, that means you are a slave labor. That means I kidnapped you from Africa during 1900s, send you to America and get whipped like a slave. The way he speak, he make it sound like he's in Ukraine now, fighting the war with hundreds of bombs pouring onto his stupid head. You understand? So I call him up. I say, if I ever see you one more time, I will beat you up. This is a true story, yeah? Okay, that job is real. You know why, Wendy? Akmara, please wave your hand to everybody. Yep, this silly Indian guy from India is getting this money from me now. True story. Okay, so why did this guy behave like that, right? Okay, so let me explain to you. First, I think everybody here got to understand, right? This is a very sensitive topic, right? I'm going to share you something crazy, and I want you to really put some in-depth into research. Currently, the world is shortage of workers. I know, huh? Sound crazy, right? Shortage of workers. America is shortage of workers. Singapore is shortage of workers. Japan is shortage of workers. South Korea, Australia. Australia is who wants to go to Australia to work? Put up a hand. Yeah, everybody loves Australia. Yeah, right? Yeah, everybody, right? But strange, right? Strange, huh? Why is it that, seriously, hey, seriously, after tonight's meeting, please Google search if you don't believe me. Okay, those countries like Korea, Korea, good money. Japan, good money. Singapore, good money, right? Right? America, good money. Canada, good money. UK, good money. Australia, good money. They are shortage of workers. Really. Wendy, I know you're rich, but there are shortage of workers. Okay, don't be shy. It's okay. No one's going to kidnap you. All right. So there's shortage of workers. You are shortage of jobs. Strange, huh? Then how come they never choose you? You see? Hey, seriously, don't believe me? After tonight's training, please Google search to see whether I'm right or wrong. In Singapore, we are shortage of almost 25% workforce. And here we have a lot of Filipinos who is very close to our country, sending their resumes by like nobody business to our country. Strange, right? Okay. The first thing you need to understand, and I'm going to explain to everybody first, which I think a lot of people are not very clear with this. How do you explain the word good job? You see, here we have many people with a different perception of what good jobs are about. Some of you would define it as a big company. So as long as I join a big company like Google, Microsoft, Apple, that's a good job. Okay? Some of you define it as high salary, as long as the pay is very, like the Chinese people. One thing good about the Chinese people can clean toilets for a living as long as the pay is great. You understand? So some people would define a good job as high salary. As long as the pay is good, hey man, tell me to do anything. I will do anything. The third definition, it's a good job means something that's related to your experience or related to your education. Maybe, Wendy has a degree in how to find a rich husband, and then she's looking for a job similar to this, how to find rich husband jobs, So I found one. Yeah, that's a good job, you see? So that's number 4. Number 5, work 3 days, 4 hours a day, and do nothing and get highly paid. Okay? Option number 5, work 4 days, 6 hours a day, get a high pay, no pressure, no nothing. That's a good job. Yeah. Unfortunately, category number 5 is always people number favorite job. The jobs that have shorter days, work 3 hours a day, and get paid $50,000 a month. So which category are you? If you don't sort this out, you will never be able to get a good job. Because the boss mentality, that means the employer mentality like me. So let's let's go back to the Putan boy again. I seriously believe that guy is an idiot. He's really a stupid idiot. He truly believes that high-paying jobs shouldn't have pressure. You guys really believe in that? Like, if I'm going to pay you $50,000 a month, you think what do you think you're going to do? Seriously, what do you think you're going to do if I'm going to pay you $50,000 a month? Think carefully about this statement, right? So this guy is so naive. He thought that it's inhumane. So let's put another story into perception now. Now, this morning, one of my Sri Lankan staff contacted me. Okay, I'm not sure whether there's any Sri Lankans here. Now, Sri Lanka is bankrupt now. Do you understand? The country is really, really bankrupt. Okay, my staff went to queue up for petrol last night because they don't have petrol anymore. They don't have oil. You understand? Okay, so last night he started queuing up for petrol for 10 hours. And then this morning, he managed to get petrol. 10 hours, true story. Google Sri Lanka. Okay, this is a true story, 10 hours. So obviously the Sri Lankans will be blaming the president because the president is the leader of the country. You understand? They lead Sri Lanka to this current situation. So obviously that president is perhaps the richest guy in Sri Lanka. Okay, the richest guy in Sri Lanka. So he did a shitty job. Really, I feel sorry for the Sri Lankans because Sri Lanka is one of my favorite countries. I went to Kandy, Colombo, plenty of times. So he did a really, really shitty job in Sri Lanka. So obviously the people are not happy. So the people go on the streets to do protesting, taking up the signage, tell the president. They create a new slogan, Go Gota Home. Go means go away. Gota is the president's name. Home is a politically friendly word of telling people to F off. You understand? Go Gota Home. So can you imagine if the president will come and tell Wendy, if Wendy is a Sri Lankan, why are you giving me pressure? Why are you giving me pressure? Why? Why? Wendy will say, because you did a shit job. You see, people cannot find good jobs today because they really don't understand what good jobs are about. So they are confused. They are confused. I'm telling you the truth. And I'm going to share you another story. This is the third story I'm going to share you. So I'll put everything into perspective. The third story is, if you look at our company Facebook, about a week ago, one Bangladeshi came to Singapore just to look for me. It's a true story. You can go to our Facebook, right? The guy, the baldy guy, that's the Bangladesh guy. Okay, so he came look for me. Okay, that guy is rich, just as rich as Wendy, super rich. Okay, he has 6 factories in Bangladesh, businesses in Europe, because he do apparel business. Bangladesh is famous for apparel. They manufacture a lot of clothes there. So he's there. All right. So he came to see me because he need my help. So he wanted me to help him expand his business on an international level. Now, don't you find it very strange when this guy has a lot of money, right? 6 factories, business in Spain, business in Italy, business in Europe, pounds, right? Euros, good exchange rate, right? And then not only that, he has a lot of land in Bangladesh. Why? He said he has no resources. He cannot find good workers for him to work in Bangladesh. This was a statement. He flew all the way from Dhaka to see me just to discuss how I can help him. Now, for those people who know, in Bangladesh, there's also a lot of people unemployed, right? A lot of people unemployed. True story. So, and Bangladesh population is huge. And Wendy, do you know how much he's paying for this project? He's willing to pay me to kickstart this project? 150,000 Singapore dollars. Strange, right? Here, there are millions of Bangladeshi that needs jobs. He has the money to hire them. He has the money to hire them. He has the business. He do representation for Hugo Boss. He do representation for Puma, the brand, the sports brand Puma. He do representation for G-Star, the famous brand from Europe as well, right? So why did he travel all the way to our stupid little island, paying me $150,000 to solve this problem, when in Bangladesh, there are millions of people that need jobs? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So these 3 stories. So how does these 3 stories relate? Again, I've asked you several times now, what is the definition of a good job to you? I think a lot of you are confused. A lot of you are confused. So it's just like a marriage. Just like a marriage, So I'm going to share you another question. Some of you have girlfriends, right? Some of you have boyfriends, right? It's good. Some of you have been dating for 10 years and still not married. Why? Why? Why are you dating for 5-6 years and still not married? Because at the back of your head, you're thinking, my boyfriend is a dumb ass. Maybe I can find a better one. Yes, you see some of the girls put their mouth like that. You know I'm telling the truth, okay? You know I'm telling. Get married then. Go get married. There you go. You see? So let me explain to you. It's the same as job hunting. It's the same situation like job hunting. In life, all of us have been socially engineered to think how your husband is and how your wife is. Do you understand? You have been socially engineered. That means maybe Wendy, because Wendy has a rich husband. When she was young, her parents always tell her, you must find a rich husband. You must find a rich husband. You must find a rich husband. You can, even the guy's ugly is okay. Doesn't matter. Rich, 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 rich. So when Wendy grew up, his mindset is to find a rich husband. So even that guy is the biggest idiot on this earth, the biggest idiot on this earth, the fattest, ugliest man alive, she doesn't care because her KPI is rich. He might have three eyes, 5 ears, 2 mouths, 2 fingers. He doesn't care because her KPI is rich, just like everybody. Now I'm going to share something even scarier. 90% of the education that you go in university is not designed for jobs. Do you understand? It's not. Those courses are designed by teachers. Teachers that never hire anyone in their lives, teachers that never do any business in their life, teachers that never even, maybe even sell anything on the streets in their life. So the teachers design a program for their benefit. The teachers didn't design the program for your benefit. And that's why when you grow up, everybody's grown up here. So when you grow up, you start to realize, what? I got a degree in economics. How come nobody want to hire me? What? I have a degree in management. How come nobody wants to hire me? What? That's the problem. Because your programs are not designed by the bosses. So when you grow up, your perception of a good job, it's totally different. And that's why many of you, I'm not saying everyone, but many of you, until today, you don't even know that whether the job that you are having now is your calling. Your calling means, does the job that I'm working now is really something that I want to do? Is this something that can last me for 20 years and continue to make me better as a person? Can I buy a big house with my current job? Can I have higher salary after years of working for the same dumb bosses? Can I have growth? Am I being smarter now? Like some of you have been working for 5 years at the same company. Did you get smarter? Did you get brilliant? Did you get more ambitious? You see, I can tell you the truth. 90% of you have no clue. 90%. You are there because you are there because of this. Because of this. So in order to turn this thing around, okay, in order to turn this thing around, okay, you must understand what do you mean by a good job. So let's talk about the money part. Now, please understand this, and I hope everybody understands this. Okay, I'm going to break into 5 columns so that you understand what I'm saying. Money is never free. Okay? Do you understand, everybody? Money is never free. Henry, if I'm going to hire you and pay you $10,000 a month, you're going to sell drugs for me. You understand, Henry? Man, I'm telling you the truth. Okay? Money is never free. Money is never free. When you take any high-paid position in any jobs in the world, please understand this. Stress is there. If you cannot take stress, F off. It is that simple. Like Akmala, wave to everybody. Akmala pay is considered very, very good in his hometown. Okay, right, Akmala? Put a thumbs up so that, am I telling the truth? Yes, I am. Am I forcing you to say all this shit? No, right? Okay, good. Now, when I first met Akmala is a typical young Indian from India. Okay, so when I spoke to him, he's a soft guy. Akmala is a soft guy. You can look at him. He's a very soft, nice, shy guy. I told him, cut this shit. That was the first 3 words I told him. Cut this shit. Cut this shit. Either you change or you F off. Just like today, I want you imagine now, everybody imagine now, somebody in your country is going to pay you $10,000 a month. Of course, you'll be happy, right? Because $10,000 is a lot of money. What do you think is going to happen? When all of a sudden this boss pay you $10,000 a month, you think the job is going to be easy? You think the job is going to be simple? You think the job is going to be this, going to be that? No. No, it's either you do it or you don't. So when you choose high-paid jobs, if you apply for high-paid jobs, understand that the shit storm is coming. Just like the war in Ukraine now. Yeah, people talk about the old Russian bullshit. The war in Ukraine is all about money. Do you understand? Vladimir Putin wants to be rich. He wants more land, more this, more that. That's why it's hard. He wants to be the richest man in the whole world. So he had to conquer a country. So it's hard. It's hard. The Ukrainians are fighting, right? The Ukrainians are fighting. The West is supplying weapons for the Ukrainians, the sanction. But I can tell you one thing. If Russia is able to resolve the Ukraine problem, that Vladimir Putin will be the richest man on this earth. So please understand, everybody. Please put this in your dictionary. If you want high pay, pressure is there. Don't cry like a baby. Nobody cares. In the end, that the Putanis that bitch so much is broke. Nobody cares. Always, always remember this. Just like your presidents and your prime ministers in your country, right? You vote them into power. So when you vote them into power, they will have a lot of money. That's life, right? Whether it's a Kazakhstan president or maybe it's a Malaysian prime minister or Indonesian president or American president, as long as you vote them into power, the money comes along. So your expectations towards them will be high, right? Right? Oh, why houses are so expensive? The president's fault. Why COVID-19 is still here? President's fault. Why I don't have a boyfriend? President's fault. Why? Because he's the richest man in your country. He is. He just didn't declare his salary to you. He's the most powerful man in your country. So do you think the president will come and talk to Bui Huyen? Oh, Bui Huyen, please understand my problem. Miss Bui, please. I'm just a simple man. The work is so difficult. The Vietnamese president will talk to her like that. Oh, the work is so difficult. Vietnamese people are crazy. I don't know how to manage them. You think your president will talk to you like that? Man, even your president cannot do the job. He will tell you that he can do the job. Please. One of the reasons why Australians, Americans, Koreans, Japanese, some parts of China, they pay people high salary, but they don't want to hire you. Because people like us, we all know that most of you cannot take the pressure. You cannot. Like some of you are from India, right? India is a magical country where you see the super rich, and the super poor. There are a lot of rich Indian businessmen in India, like really super duper rich. Why do you think they don't want to pay Indians high salary? Because they know half of the population cannot take the pressure. Just like in the Philippines. In the Philippines, it's also the same problem. You see a lot of rich Filipino people, super rich. Really? But they don't want to pay you high salary, Wendy. You know why, Wendy? Because you put love before money. The Filipinos are always like that. They always put love before money. Man, if I'm a boss today, why in the world would I want to sacrifice money on you when you put love before money? You know, high salary is a very, very controversial topic. I sacrificed a lot to be where I am today. Really. Man, when I was younger, I was very good looking when I was younger. I have long hair, very handsome, many girls like me, but I don't have time to go out with them. This is a true story also, okay? I don't have time, really don't have time. I only have 2 girlfriends in my life. The second one became my wife. Okay, let me explain this. I don't have time. I don't have time. You understand? If a guy spends every day with his girlfriend, how are you going to make money? And then I was lucky because my wife understands that this is the life that I'm in today. She's not going to behave like a crazy girl. Oh, why you didn't call me? Oh, why? Oh, how come you're not spending time with me? Oh, why? You see, money, people don't want to hire you. It's not because they think that you cannot do the job. People don't want to hire you because they know that your priorities are not money. Wendy will tell you, oh, I need to go Monday to Friday. So Saturday, Sunday, I need to spend with my auntie. Sunday, I need to spend with my grandmother. Saturday, I need to spend with my sister. The Filipino way. You know, the Filipino way, a lot of family way. Yeah, I know you guys are laughing, but it's true, right? Yeah, you might say, oh, this Chinese guy is an idiot. He doesn't understand Philippines. What the hell are you talking about? I have, in my lifetime, I hire more than 1,000 Filipinos. Understand, Miss Dibe Bajau? In my lifetime, 20 years working, I have hired more than 1,000 Filipinos. So you're going to tell me I don't understand Filipinos? The only thing that I don't understand Filipino is I cannot speak Tagalog. The rest, I understand 100%. You see, you guys got to make up your mind. The first thing you got to ask yourself, money means sacrifice. It's always been like this. You have lesser time with your children. You have lesser time for your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You have lesser time for your parents. It's like that. It's been like this for millions of years. Don't you understand? It's not going to change. There is no such thing as $10,000 job, 3 days per week, 3 hours work, simple work. Oh, please. I hope you guys are not crazy. You guys look intelligent. That's never going to happen. Never. So stop thinking about this. We are not in Disney. We are not in Hollywood. You know Hollywood, the movies that you watch every day? What? You know Leonardo DiCaprio, he found a job at Wall Street. He worked 2 hours a day and get paid $50 million per hour. That's only in Hollywood. So money comes with a price. When a boss interviews you for a high salary job, they are not looking at your skills. Trust me, they are not, okay? They are not looking at your skills. They are looking at you as a person. They look at you, not the way you dress, your tie, jacket, everything. No, the richest people are the ugliest people on the earth. Did you realize that? Do you know that look at all the presidents and prime ministers in the world. You know how ugly they are? Super ugly, right? You look at the businessmen, Jack Ma, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, right? All the famous rich Vladimir Putin, super effing ugly. But do you know why the girls here don't mind these ugly people? Because they are rich. That's it. So now you understand? So number one, if you look for a money job, please understand, it comes with the price. It comes with the price. There's no such thing as a simple, you know, why people get scammed? Do you know why people get scammed? People get scammed because they are disillusional. Oh, I want to get a job that pays, $50,000 a month. How much is your agency fees? Oh, $2,000 only. Okay, boom. They go to Japan, they get kidnapped. Really? You really believe that Singapore is a great place to work? You believe that? It's not. But it's a good place to make money. But it's not the best place to work. You think America is a great place to work? You really believe that? No. America is a great place to make money. But it's not a great place to work. So, problem number one, money. Problem number two, your profession. Okay? Your profession. Oh, God. Every time when I do job interviews, a lot of people will tell me, sir, I study in blah, 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 blah university with blah, 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 blah experience. Sir, can you give me something that is related to what I do for the last 10 years? Ah, God, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. More, if any one of you said like this in any job interviews in the world, all the bosses would think that you're stupid. You know why? Because the job title is sales, not accounts. So when you go for a job interview, you're trying to convince the boss to give you an accounts job. Your boss will tell you, your boss will be very nice, unlike me, but your normal bosses will be like, okay, let me think about it. So when I want it, I will call you back. And then Miss Debbie so happy. Oh, she go back home. She tell her husband, her boyfriend, her family, hey, you know, today the manager said he will call me back. And then Debbie staying at home, waiting for the phone call for 1 year, and nobody called back. Who has this feeling all the time? A lot, right? A lot of you guys, right? When you go for job interviews, the managers will tell you, okay, okay, politically friendly people, okay, I will look at your resume first. I will talk to my management. He is the manager, but he tells you that he will talk to his management. He can make the decision, but he come up with some stupid excuse, right? Let me talk to my management first and get back to you, okay? Then, of course, everybody's happy here. Mr. Upendra is happy. Oh, you go back to talk to his wife, Oh, today I think the boss is going to hire me. Nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. And then you like Debbie, waiting for the husband to come back every day, and look at the watch. Why is he not coming back? Number two, listen. I'm going to share something scary for you guys. The key to jobs is just to work first. Do you understand? You have to work. You cannot wait for the right job to come. 90% of the people on this earth will never get the job that they want. Don't believe me, Debbie? Don't believe me? Very simple. Get a piece of paper. Call all your family members now. All of them, because Filipino, very big family. Your auntie, sister, father, brother, uncle, nephew, niece, call all of them and ask them, did you get the job that you want? I can bet you $1 million, 90% will say no. Right? The Indians also have big families, right? Same thing. Call your uncle, auntie, grandma, grandfather, the big family, 5, 15 children, call them, ask them. You see, can you guys don't want to be so, the right job might not be how you think. I'll give a good example. Let's imagine that Miss Nazgul Kalipova, okay, I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly. Now, she's from Central Asia, right? So Central Asian people always think that UK is a beautiful place, Australia is a beautiful place, Singapore is a beautiful place, those countries that you watch on the movies, Marina Bay Sands, the nice buildings, things like that, right? Just like some of you are really, really like that. So obviously you would think that, that should be a good place to work, right? So you apply for a job there. Now, let me explain something to you guys one more time. What you perceive as a good job originally might not be the same when it touches the ground. Okay, like people ask me this question. They say that I'm the boss of the organization. Why do you swear so much? I swear a lot, seriously. Why do you swear so much? Right, Akmara, when he first worked for me, he will say, why do I swear so much? I told him, because I want the people to know the reality of customers. Customers are assholes, especially if they pay a lot of money. So if you cannot take my way of talking. What makes you think you can close a $65,000 deal? You think the 65,000 customers will talk nicely to you? Hi, Debbie. Seriously? Oh my God! You know, like a Disneyland movie. Oh, Debbie, oh, you work so hard. Let me give you my $65,000. Debbie, oh, you look like a nice lady. Let me give you my $65,000. Oh, really, Debbie? You travel 3 hours from Makati to my office? Oh, the weather is very, very hot. Let me give you my $65,000. You got to understand this. Now, my advice is like that. For those people, you have to make up your mind. What do you want to do in life? I think that's the key. Now, there is no such thing, and I'm telling you, and I'm, as a low-level educated person, I don't believe in doing the things that you like. Okay? Now, when you follow this trend, doing the things that you like, yes, it's true. There are some people that got super rich by doing the things that you like. So imagine Debbie likes to play basketball. Debbie, do you think you can be a basketball superstar? You can't. All right, let's get real now. You cannot join NBA, okay? You cannot. Or Women's Basketball Association in America, where they get paid millions of dollars. I'm sorry, Debbie, you can't, okay? You know yourself better. This is not a joke. You know that. So people got to understand, it's not a job. It's not about doing the things that you like. A job is about understanding what you need. What you need means if you need money. If you need money, shit will come along. You got to understand. You got to be mentally prepared for shit. If you want a job that is simple, like some of the people here, like maybe Miss Rima, Prahan, maybe you like a simple job, you know, because maybe you're married, you have children, you got to go home and take care of your children, right? Then don't complain why your pay is shit. Simple job equal to shit pay. Package. You understand? It's a package deal. Okay, some of you want simple job, high pay. That's why some of you are still finding it. Some of you are still waiting for it. It's not going to come. Okay, simple job equal to shit pay. Always remember that. So when you choose a simple job that has a shit pay, because your priorities are different. Some of you maybe, you know, just you're a housewife and you're bored. You hope that this will occupy your time. You understand? Some of you have children. You got to go home and cook for your family, you know. So never complain why your pay is shit. That's how life is. Do you understand? That's how life is. You get my point. And lastly, and I'm going to tell you this something. Sometimes some of you are not qualified for high pay. You know. Okay, this is a dangerous mindset. Some of you know, come on, just like if you attend my DET training, I told you, a lot of you know what the hell is wrong with you, right? You know, right? Some of you are lazy, some of you are stubborn, some of you are crazy, some of you are emotional, some of you are dramatic. You know who you are, right? So sometimes you know that you're not qualified for that pay, you know, but it's okay. It's okay. Work towards the pay. Now, usually what I would do, if you found a job that you like, but the pay is shit, okay? You found the boss that you like. Now, sometimes it's the boss, sometimes the company, you know. My suggestion for people is always called working towards the pay. So when you work in a company that you like a lot, but the pay is not really great, talk to your boss, not for a pay rise. Don't be stupid. Talk to your boss. Hey, sir, if I want to earn $1,000, what must I do? You see, I'm going to teach you something special now. All right, everybody listen up. Tomorrow, when you go back, on Monday, when you go back to work and you think that you want a higher pay, don't ask for a higher pay. Ask like this: sir, if I want to make $1,000, what must I do? That's the statement. And trust me, if you ask this, 90% of the bosses, not the managers have no power, it's the bosses. The bosses will tell you the truth. They will tell you, Mr. Danilo, man, your blue t-shirt is ugly. Change it. they will tell you things like that. They'll tell you the truth. They'll tell you, oh, Wendy, you're too slow, man. You're too slow. Man, you got to be faster. Then they tell Evelyn, you're too emotional. Man, why are you so emotional? Nobody try to kill your pets. You know? So that's the key. Work towards the pay. Work towards the pay. Because pay pegs to productivity. Do you understand? Pay pegs to productivity. Like and this is a true story, some of my staff in Singapore, I swear on my mom, their income is $50,000 per month. Pegged to productivity. Pegged to productivity. So when you ask your boss, that means you tell your boss, hey, I want to earn this money. What must I do? I'm willing to do. Teach me marketing, teach me accounting, teach me anything you want. Please let me do this job. I'll work towards the pay that you're going to give. Try a different approach. Try a different approach. Stop asking. Like this is another true story. A few months back, there was one Indian guy who's about 60 years old. 60 years old. So I think one of my staff put a position for a manager position. So this Indian guy worked in India under Microsoft, as a factory manager. So obviously, he's a nice guy. He called me up and he wants to work in Singapore because, it's not easy if you get retrenched in your country at an older age. It's true. I think right? Some of you know, right? If you grow older, you get retrenched. It's very, very difficult to find the same job again. So when I talk to him, he sounds like a nice guy. I believe that he is a nice guy, but he's a bit disillusional because he doesn't understand. So he told me, sir, can I ask for $6,000 a month? And I want to, I have this experience in India, Then and I told him, no. Then he said, why, sir? I need the money. I said 3 reasons. First, I cannot understand your English. I can't. Because some Indians speaks a very heavy accent. I said, when you come to Singapore, you're not going to manage Indians, you're going to manage people like me. Singapore workers are different from India workers. In India, the salary as a factory operator range between $300 to $500 per month per worker. In Singapore, the factory operators budget range between $1,500 to $2,200 per month. If you're going to speak like that, the workers in Singapore will throw you out on the streets because the worker quality is different. Number 1. Number 2, I told him, just because you have 20 years of experience does not mean that you're a good manager. It's like you learning, it's just like you driving a car for 20 years. Doesn't mean that you're a good driver. This is the experience part, is you have to be very, very careful. Bosses, they are not stupid. They are not stupid. Today's bosses is challenging, high cost, ultra competitive, high rental, crazy people everywhere. It's hard to be a boss in any parts of the world now. So you know your bosses are not crazy. You see? So sometimes those people with experience, you got to understand this. That's why I always tell people, for the younger people, some of you really have good jobs today. Like maybe Wendy has a good job today. Maybe Evelyn, you have a good job today. Don't be complacent. You have to learn things every month. You have to, even some of you have really good jobs now, don't be complacent. These jobs will just disappear just like that. You know, right? COVID, the Ukraine war, the recession is coming. All these jobs can just disappear like that. So you cannot be complacent even when you have a good job now. Every month, you have to find ways to increase productivity. Okay, so this is one of the biggest problems with people today, is the experience part. Experience sometimes do not count anything anymore. Okay, you know why? Okay, let me explain to you why. Why experience don't matter a lot anymore. I'm sorry, technology make your lives better, right? True, right? You want to buy an air ticket, ding, air ticket, yeah. You want to find a girlfriend, you go to Tinder, ding, oh, my new girlfriend. You want to order a taxi to your house, right? You take Uber or Grab, ding, the taxi come to your house, and you don't have to brave the weather, you know. So, but do you know all this technology kill jobs? Like some of you are accountant, right? Accounting positions. Why would I want to pay somebody $3,000 a month where I can use an application for $15 per month? Some of you are website designers, you know, website designers, right? Man, why would I want to pay you $2,000 a month to create a website for me where I can use Wix.com for only $200? Think carefully, yeah? Some of you might be a professional chef. Professional chef. Why should I pay you $5,000 a month where I can go to YouTube to learn how to cook and buy ready-made ingredients? So technology help make your life easy, but it destroys jobs. Travel agency doing very bad now. Because I know Wendy, oh man, typical Filipino girl, she will go to the app to save money. Oh shit, the travel agent is scamming me $2. I'm not gonna pay her $2. I'm gonna use Klook and TripAdvisor, and it's $2 cheaper. Travel agency, close. Right? Some of you, especially the Filipinos, they love shopping. I know, right? The Filipinos will go to a shop, and the Vietnamese girls also. Vietnamese girls are very, very good in slashing prices. Vietnamese women are good, #1 in the world in terms of slashing prices. They are so smart. You know, you don't look at the Vietnamese, all them are very short. No, they are very, very highly intelligent. Okay, so they want to buy some stuff, right? They go to a shop. They saw the shop, $15. Okay, I take a picture. Pia. Handphone, easy to take picture. Pia. And then he bring back home, and then he go to all the shopping apps to get $3 cheaper. Do you know that all these kill jobs? You see, all these kill jobs. right? Now you understand how hard it is now, right? And that's why many people don't understand this. They are still using their own perception of a job. Some of you want to work in Apple. Hey, man, let me explain to everybody here. And want everybody listen to me. Please listen to me. If you are not good enough for Apple job, don't apply. Find someone that work for Apple and use him to bring you in. Do you understand, guys? Do you understand, guys? Now, my suggestion is like that. You got to know how good you are, right? So I'll give you a suggestion. If you want to work in all those big companies, right? Those giant companies. Hey, some of you have been sending resumes to these giant companies for years and get zero response. Debbie, do you know why? Do you know why? Let me explain to you why, Debbie. Because you are not the only person on this planet that wants to apply a job in Apple Philippines. 80% of the population in the Philippines want to work for Apple Philippines. So if you want to get a job into a big company, it's easier to go and find someone that works there and be a good friend towards them and get them to bring you in. Agreed? Just like now, if anybody wants to work in Singapore, you know you got to kiss my ass, right? Right? Hey, man, you can send resumes 30,000 times and you still have no response. Okay? So you have to kiss my ass. That's life. Because time has changed. Traditional way of getting jobs is no longer there anymore. The way of you getting jobs now is back in the 1950s, where the degree population is only 20%. Now the degree population is 80%. So how does it work? It doesn't match. You understand? So always prepare for that. And those people, especially those people that have jobs today, always mentally prepared that they will retrench you. Okay, like for example, Harold, if you have a good job in the Philippines now, don't be too happy. Shit happens all the time. So you have to know how to use, you guys got to create exit strategies. Exit strategies means you cannot think that this job that you are doing is going to be forever. You cannot. Okay, let me explain to you why. Now, most of you come from big countries with big population, right? So Indonesia, big population. Philippines, big population. America, big population. You know, so most of you come from countries with big population. Now, big population country, biggest problem is the government always work with the major corporation. One of the reasons why the government will get the major corporations to retrench people is because they want to recycle poverty. You understand? I cannot have Harold earn so much money until the day he dies, right? The younger people need to have chance. So Harold will work in this big corporation for 20 years and then bye-bye. And then other people will have the same opportunity. This is a true, this is a political strategy for any big corporations that wish to invest in your country. This is the truth. Okay, this is the truth. Like Netflix is retrenching people now, but Netflix is making money. So why are they retrenching people? Population change. So maybe Wendy has been working Netflix for $700 American per month for the last 20 years. It's time for her to go. Some other people need to have the same opportunities. So this is a political move. It's an inside political move that many people do not know. You understand? So a lot of people need to have exit strategies. You need to get a part-time job, part-time business, and learn how to love your job. Okay, this is important. Remember, I come back to the passion. Some of you will tell me, but sir, I don't like this job. Nobody cares. A job is a job. You must learn how to love your job. Okay, let me explain to you why. Why am I so different from everybody? Why am I so different from if you know many people in the world, I'm very different from people. See, when I see every one of you here, as you can see here, we have Turkish people, Filipino people, Fijian, the African nations, Central Asians, Burmese people. I truly believe that I will learn to love everyone. You understand? That's the difference. When you love only one thing, just one thing, that means your option is limited. I only love accounting job. I only love engineering job. I only love cooking job. I only love trading job. How much options do you have? One. COVID-19 came, no more cooking job. More accounting application, no more accounting job. Today's business is built up. That means engineering is built up and then shipped. They don't need engineers anymore. It's manufactured. They don't need customized engineers out anymore. Engineers, no more options. So the key to the love of your job, because working can be boring. You must learn how to love every single, have the character of loving the job. So I want you to imagine me now. Man, if you get me to clean toilets, I would love to clean the toilets. I'll be a master in cleaning toilets. And my staff knows that, Akmala, right? Do I clean the toilets? I'll kick your ass when you come to clean toilets. When you come to a service job, if you see me at McDonald's or a restaurant, I will be the best server. The best server. Man, if you get served by me in a restaurant, you'll give me 20-star ratings. If you get me to do a business presentation, I'm a good business presenter. I can close a lot of deals because I love communicating with people. I love people to tell me their problems so we can find a solution together. So that's who am I. So when you learn how to love any jobs that is given to you, your options will be huge. That means you are master at all crafts. So you see, why? Look at Akmala now. Look at everybody. Akmala, put your hands up. Man, come on, let's be honest now. Who will pay him $950 American per month? Let's be honest now. Look at the way he dressed. Stand up, show them your dress, show them your ugly clothes. Quick, hurry up, stand up. Look at it. Stand up, hurry up. They cannot see, stand up. Adjust your camera down, stand up, and let them see the, look at the shirt. There's one ugly shirt. Out of fashion. So when Akmala joined me, I told him, I don't give a shit. You better learn how to love this job. You better learn how to grow into this job. So when you grow and love into jobs, out of sudden, you will see a lot of possibilities. So example, imagine Wendy Francisco hates F&B jobs. She hates it. Long hours, stupid customers, oily kitchens, clean the toilet, wash the floor, right? Holding heavy plates, right? So Wendy hates the job. So Wendy will never apply for an F&B job. Now, Wendy, I want you to think carefully now, Wendy. Think carefully now. Think from a different perception. I work in an F&B job is because in the future, I want to have my own cafe. It's different now, right? The story is different now, right? Because if you tell Wendy to be a boss of a cafe, Wendy will put up her hand. Yes, please take me, take me, take me. Yeah, there you see, take me, take me, take me. Right? Take me, hire me. I want to be the boss. I want to be the boss. Now think carefully. So when you have a different perception towards the job, oh my God, you will be a superstar. You will learn how to serve customers. Because why? Because in the future, these customers can be your customers. You will go to the kitchen, learn how to cook, right? And you hate cooking, but because you love money more than cooking. So you will learn how to cook, right? Right? Every time when you cook, you see dollar bills on the bowl. Wow, the fish spill money out. The chicken, money, right? And then you hate cleaning toilet, right? Oh, shit, the customer shit a lot. He eat a lot and shit a lot. How can a small guy shit so much, right? But then you start to think, if I know how to clean the toilets, I can save money when I open my cafe. And I can make more money by saving a toilet cleaner. That's the thing. That's the thing. And your whole perception of life will be different. Hey, look at me now. If you know me 20 years ago, there is no way you would think that I'm into education. There is no way you think that I'm in training. There is no way I'll be in business consultancy. No way. Absolutely no way. Because whatever you think that you want to do, sometimes you will not be able to get it. And that's why 80% of the population are fucking depressed. I didn't get a chance to do engineering. Engineering is my love. What the hell are you talking about? You are depressing yourself is because you don't understand that by working, there's a lot of possibilities. So imagine Wendy now, he served the customer like a crazy woman, or every customer is like her rich boyfriend or rich husband, right? Or kiss her ass, kiss all the customers' ass. Man, the more ass you kiss in the F&B sector, the chances that you will find rich people. Because rich people eat at restaurants, right? So when you start kissing people's ass in the restaurant, the customers look at, oh, Wendy is exceptional. Oh my God, her service is so amazing. I have money. I can open a restaurant. Let me hire Wendy. Let me give my name card to Wendy. There. Now, I want everybody now to think carefully of what I just said just now. Imagine you are really working in a restaurant now, and you have the same ideology as me. There will never be a lack of opportunities. You are restraining your opportunities because of your stubborn, silly, naive character. Think carefully. Now think back to restaurant again, right? So imagine Wendy is the best cook there. Wendy is the best toilet cleaner there. Wendy is the best server there. Wendy is the best F&B marketing person in that company. And Wendy knows everything about the cafe business and the restaurant business. So one beautiful day, Wendy will approach some rich guy. Hey, F you guys, man. Give me the effing money. I promise you I will make you effing money. because Wendy is the best. And when people talk to her, they look at how confident Wendy is. Here, take my money. Do you know why the Bangla guy invested me 150 grand? Because I know my shit. I know my shit. And I know 150 grand is not free. The shit that comes along with it, I know. You see? So so when you open up yourself to so much possibilities and don't restrain yourself, my God, your world will totally change. Now, I give one good example. Come back to Miss Nazgul again. Miss Nazgul is from Central Asia. Now, I've been to Central Asia plenty of times. Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, plenty of times, okay? The problem with Central Asians is that they're very close, like very close. They don't want to try anything, They're like, Pakistani guys are also like that. The Pakistanis are like that as well. I cannot move my hand. I'm like that. So when you're like that, your opportunities will be lesser because you're not open to things. And because of that, you remember early on, I mentioned to you guys, I told you, right, the world is shortage of people. But here, you are shortage of jobs. Doesn't match, right? Something's wrong. Something is wrong. It's because you don't want to open up. If you get Miss Hossein B. Sharel, oh, Miss Hossein, do cooking. Oh, I cannot cook. Oh, my major is in physics. I cannot cook. Really? How many rich restaurants are there in the world, Miss Hossein? Millions. How many rich chemistry teachers you know in the world? Not many. Not many. You understand? You understand? Like some of you hate F&B business, right? How many rich businessmen you know today in restaurants? A lot, right? How many rich engineers you know? One. You know what? Because your mind is closed. So when your mind is closed, you don't see opportunities. Like, this is how crazy I am. If you open your eyes, you will see opportunities everywhere. When I go to a toilet, and this is something that I always do. If you follow my Facebook and Instagram, okay, now very rare now because of COVID, I cannot travel. Previously, I like to take myself pictures in toilets. I went to Uzbekistan, or Uzbekistan a long time ago. Like at the time it was difficult to get there. The toilet is actually a ground with a hole. I swear. 10 years ago, this is a true story. They don't have good facilities then. So when I look at the toilet, I see opportunities. Really, I start to think, hey, where is this glass made from? Mirror is a good business. This toilet bowl, what kind of toilet bowl are they using today? Maybe I can find ways to make the toilet bowl better, right? What kind of flushing system? Can the flushing system make the toilet better? What kind of water are they using? What kind of toilet equipment are they using? What kind of brush are they using to clean the toilets? Can they make the toilets cleaner? Can they make the toilets better? Can we put some music in the toilet? There, that's opportunities. That's opportunities. You have to open your mind to anything that exists on this earth. As long as you don't have to pay money or fly overseas, nobody's going to scam you. Do you understand? Because if you get somebody to pay money, maybe that's a scam. Or maybe if you fly somewhere and Wendy get kidnapped in Russia and then Wendy will clean the jails of Russia, maybe that will happen, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is this is very, very important. You cannot close up. So that's the reason why people don't have opportunities. They don't have opportunities because they just want to do the things that they want to do. Now, this statement, doing the things that you want to do. Okay, like a lot of people are like that. I just want to do the things that I want to do. Hey, when you make a statement like this, you better be qualified. Okay, you know what's qualified? Like some of the guys here, some of the guys here, they go to Instagram, right? Guys, yes or no? Right, Mr. Sangay Luteng, Mr. Kong Law, Mr. Upendra Achanya, you go to Instagram, right? You see the beautiful girls there, right? You go to Instagram, you see the beautiful girls, and sometimes in your brain, you start to think, how I wish that all these pretty girls can be my girlfriend. Yes or no, Sanjay? Yes, you're like that, right? Yeah, good. Be honest, great. Okay. Mr. Sanjay, let me explain something to you. Pretty girls don't like to hang out with dumbasses. Pretty girls they don't like to hang out with dumbasses. They like ugly people with money. You understand? I'm telling you the truth, okay? This is the truth, okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is very simple. So you cannot be stubborn. You cannot be crazy. Oh, I want the pretty girls to love me, but I'm broke. Really? You want all the beautiful models to love you and you're broke? Like Mr. Tenda, Nagawan Tenda, raise your hand up. Okay, there's Jackson. His name is Jackson. He's from Bhutan. This guy looks like a China businessman. If you see all the China businessmen in the world who are super rich, that's how they look like. Okay, I swear. If you Google China rich businessman. So when you look at Jackson for the first time, I don't want him. He had big glasses. He looks like a plus size man, right? I don't want him. But when he opened up his wallet and you see billions of dollars in his wallet, I think he's cute. Look at his glasses, man. That's fashionable. Yeah, big glasses is very fashionable now, right? Although he's a plus size man, it's okay. Plus size man is cute. More for me to hug. Skinny people, I cannot hug anything. Big plus man, I can hug. So you see, money changed the perception of how you look at things. Just like you guys, seriously, I want like Nazgul, Miss Nazgul, seriously, believe me, you're from Central Asia, right? You don't believe me? Later, when you go and buy your dinner, okay, you go down and buy your dinner, walk along on the streets of Central Asia. I swear to God, you will see so much opportunities. So much opportunities. Just like when I see Jackson, Mr. Tanga, right? When you first look at him, he has no money, he's ugly, he has ugly glasses. I don't want to be with him because you never see the truth. So when you open the wallet, $50 million. Right? Look, I want everybody to look at him now and pretend that he has $50 million. Man, some of you are not even gay, but you are willing to be gay just to hang out with him. Some of the guys will start to think, I'm not gay, but he has $50 million. Okay, I can be gay temporarily. You understand? So that's how perception is. When you open your eyes, open your views, the possibilities are endless. When you put a stick into your ass, everything is difficult. Everything is difficult. You think carefully now, but you have to be in the open. That's the thing. You see, life, I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but I am definitely more than qualified to tell everybody. My company lost millions of dollars, right, Akmala? Let them know, yes or no? Yes. I lost millions of dollars. Not rupees, not rupiahs, not dong, not tenge, no, dollars. Now, can you imagine if you lose millions of dollars, how would you feel? Correct. You don't know because you don't have $1 million. You will never know the feeling. I'm telling you the truth. So why am I so positive? Let me explain to you why I'm so positive. Money is bullshit. Money is some ancient guy that was born millions of years ago. He created a piece of paper and he tell you that this is money. Please use it to buy things. So it has been, generation after generation after generation until today, we still use money to trade, right? Now, when you reduce your peripherals, that means when you reduce your vision, you narrow your vision, everything's hard. Everything is hard. Because you cannot see anything anymore. When you lost your engineer job, I cannot do F&B job. I just mentioned to you, F&B jobs are the best place to find rich people. You know that? Wendy, I swear, you're looking for a rich husband, right? Right? I'm telling you the truth, F&B jobs, because rich people eat all the time. Man, some of the girls, you want to have rich husbands? Or Miss Huyen, Miss Maricel, Miss Rima, Miss Marie Vix, you want a rich husband? Wear sexy at a restaurant job. I swear to God, you'll find a rich husband. It's a matter of time. I'm telling you, that's the truth. So you see, but because you don't see any opportunities. So when you don't see opportunities, everything is difficult. Jobs are difficult. Oh, I lost my job. Who told you that your jobs will last forever? Now, I remember 15 years ago, I opened almost 40 language centers in Malaysia. Okay, it's true. 15 years ago, I opened 40 language centers in Malaysia, teach English. Okay, the school name is called Cambridge Language Center, CLC. I shut down the business 10 years ago. Do you know why? Because Malaysia education improved. The government schools are teaching the Malaysians how to speak English now. So I have to give up. See, just like some of you have jobs that you want to do, but sometimes you have to give up the job. You have to do something else. You cannot say, oh, I want this, I want this. Because once you are like this, it's hard to create opportunities for yourself. Like why I always promote sales position. I always, if you attend my seminars most of the time, I always tell you to do sales, right? Remember? Right? I always tell you guys to do sales all the time. Why? Because sales positions is everywhere. You can sell handphones. You can sell fish. Mandy, you can go to the market and sell fish. There are a lot of rich people make money from selling fish. Right? You can sell wallpaper. You can sell cupboards. You can sell furniture. You can sell apples. You can sell glasses. You can sell business. You can sell properties. And that's why I always tell people the sales jobs are the jobs that is unretrenchable. And sales position is a bit different. The more you do, the better you get. Really. The more you do, the better you get, because you know how to read people, you know how to understand people, you know how to communicate with people. You see, so that's why I will always encourage people to do sales jobs, is because sales jobs are indeed the only jobs that will not be retrenchable. So example, if Wendy is the best accounting person in her company, and Mara Miss Torres is the best salesperson in her company, I can replace Wendy with an app, an accounting app. I cannot replace Miss Torres. But because people like to close their options, and that's why people are failing today, because they don't understand how to get out from the shithole that is. There are always positive things everywhere. Believe me, everywhere. But you need to be outside. You need to be outside, really. Like some of you might work as a gym instructor, even a gym instructor. Maybe like I see some of the Africans, you always go bodybuilding, right? Right? Some of the Africans, they love to go bodybuilding. So like Mr. Aliu, maybe you are a bodybuilder, okay? Doesn't matter, right? Fuck it, man, go work in the gym. Be a cleaner in the gym, it's okay. Why? Because the purpose of you being a cleaner in the gym is not to clean the gym. Is to understand the gym business. To understand the gym business so that one day you can have your own gym. Now, I go to many countries. I did. I went to, you'll be quite surprised, I went to Myanmar, Mandalay, and Yangon. I've been to Cambodia. I've been to Makati, Cebu, Manila, Russia, Vietnam, Da Nang, Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi. I've been to all those places. Why? Because I know if you go to any parts of the world or any jobs in the world or any business in the world with a no limitation, positive outlook, there are always opportunities. Always a lot of opportunities. But if you go into a close off mind, close off this, close off that, there are no opportunities. Man, when I go to India for the first time, this is a true story. When I go to India for the first time, a lot of my friends who are stupid idiots. India, very dirty, very, very dirty. I got some stupid Singaporean friends who talk shit like me. I told them, man, India is the only country where I can open 300 offices at a rental of $300 per month. Why is that bad? Even the Philippine rental is not that cheap. Why is that bad? And then my friends look at me. Hey, yeah, because you're stupid, I told him. Think carefully. Think carefully now. You don't believe me tonight? After this training, you go and buy your dinner, right? Because you need to eat, right? Don't cook at home tonight, okay? Wendy, don't cook for your rich husband. Go and he has money, Get him to buy lobster for you. So go to a hot restaurant. And this time, open your eyes. Really open your eyes. Seriously, look at every single shop in a different way. Every single restaurant in a different way. Every single business in a different way. Man, like me, I get angry. If you work for me, I get angry all the time. Seriously, I'm not in my company. I'm not famous for being nice. Okay? I get angry all the time. Do you know why? Why I get angry? Because there are so much opportunities and my staff are not taking advantage of it. That's why I get angry. I don't get angry because of COVID, the market goes down, everybody's dying, there's a Sri Lankan bankruptcy. No. I told my guys, Sri Lanka go bankrupt is good for business. Why? Because the Sri Lanka need affordable education. And that's where we come in. That's where we come in. See, you're not a scientist. Okay, Wendy, you're not a scientist. Okay. Yeah, you don't need to figure out the cure for COVID. Okay, right? Ms. Huyen, you are not a financial analyst person. You are not. Even your country go bankrupt has nothing to do with you. Okay? Ms. Nazgul, if Russia invade your country, it's none of your business. Okay? You're not a politician. Understand? Stop thinking of all these bullshit problems. That is not your job. You're not a scientist. You're not a researcher. You're not a politician. Stop thinking that, why my president increased this law? If they increase this law, maybe I can earn $50 million. You're not a politician. You're not. You understand? Stop thinking about things that is beyond your control. You understand? Stop it. Stop. Understand, Wendy? Don't go to the streets of the Philippines and start asking people why the land is falling down. Why nobody cut the grass there? Why there's some trash on the dustbin next to my house? Nothing to do with you. Wendy, what's it to do with you? Absolutely nothing. All right? Nothing. But you can think of ideas to cut the grass so that you can make more money. You can think of how to clear the rubbish. Come up with a plan to clear the rubbish so you can make more money. You can think of supply weapons to Ukraine to make more money. You see? Now you understand, guys? Now you understand? Right? Job opportunities, every job is a good job. Be the good person. All jobs are shit. Whether the job can be good or not, depend on the person. You cannot say toilet cleaning job is a shit job. There are many toilet cleaning companies in the world making millions of dollars. Just because you hate the toilet doesn't mean that the toilet is a shit business. Open up. Open up. And you see amazing possibilities. Man, every time when I go to your country, my saliva is dripping. You know why? Because money is everywhere. I swear. Saliva is dripping. When I go to Vietnam, oh my God, if I can sell English courses there, I'll make a lot of money. You understand? Everywhere is money. It's because you cannot do. That's the problem. Why you feel sad? Why you feel that your career is not going anywhere? Why you're not, like all these problems? It's because you cannot do. So when you cannot do, of course, everything is difficult. You see? So just do it. Just do it. Like who wants to drive a Ferrari? Who wants to have beautiful girlfriends or beautiful wives? You have to do something to yourself first to get the beautiful girls. The beautiful girls were not like even Jackson. I make fun of Jackson. Jackson looked like a China businessman. You already got the look, Jackson. You understand? Google China businessman, 99% they all look like him. All super rich. And left, beautiful girl. Right, beautiful girl. There you go. You're half rich now. Just that your pocket is not rich yet. Just half. Image. You understand? The image is there. Understand? So you see, so that's life. That's what life is. You got to understand this. If you are stubborn, if you are foolish, if you are naive, if you are emotional, dramatic, it still come back to you. You are the only person that is fucking up your life. Now, some of the Africans will tell me, the world is terrible. There's a lot of corruption. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe. It's because you do not know how to use corruption to get benefits. You're not smart enough. The rich people, they're smart enough. So it still comes back to you. Right? Okay, another thing. See, think carefully. Everybody wants a good job, right? Very simple. All you need to do is very simple. Very simple. Learn how to cook. Learn how to cook. I swear to God. If you learn how to cook and you can cook the best food, you experiment, like maybe Danilo, Junior, Tamayao, you know, be, I don't know what you like to eat, you know, maybe fried chicken. Fried chicken, cook the best fried chicken. I swear to God. If you can cook the best chicken, food business is the only business that will last forever. Food jobs is the only jobs that will last forever. Even food jobs move to manufacturing. The food doesn't taste well, people will not buy. Agreed? Right? So food jobs is the best jobs in the world. I swear to God, even those people that are jobless today, right? Go and learn how to cook at home. Experiment some dishes. Make sure that your dish, the way you cook, when your family eats it, oh my God, that is amazing. That's the best fried chicken ever. I swear to God. You can even start selling from your kitchen. Wendy fried chicken. Danilo fried chicken. Online, easy, right? Easy, online. Danilo will put guarantee best fried chicken ever or money refund. Nobody's going to ask for a $5 refund, Mr. Danilo. You understand? There you go. But make sure your fried chicken is the best. You see, so previously, none of you want to do food business, right? None of you want to do cook. See, a simple explanation tells you a lot of things. As long as you open your eyes. Clear? Do you understand what I'm saying? Put a thumbs up if you do. Okay, great. So we have come to the end of the training. So usually today is a special day because I believe a lot of you will have a lot of questions when it comes to jobs and job training and things like that, right? It's a hot topic. So for the FAQ session, which is now, I will give a longer time. That means there's a chat box below, okay? Please type your, because there's 170 of you here today, so I cannot unmute you guys, because if I unmute you, you'll be like a market. So please type your questions on the chat box below, and I'll try my best to answer everybody's questions, okay? Okay, go ahead, all right? Don't be shy, Plenty of time, I give you 1 hour, okay? Today is a longer time for questions, okay? So don't be shy. And hey, I'm expensive, somebody's gonna pay me 150,000, so please, it's cheap for you, Wendy. My advice is free. The Bangladesh businessman is paying me 150 grand. Hey, this is a true story, okay? It's a true story, All right, so please type your questions if you have any questions. Okay. Hey, I might not be the smartest person on this earth, I might not be the smartest man on this earth, but at least my advice is practical, okay? It's practical, Okay, is the manager's salary big in Canada? Man, okay, there are two types of sales manager. Type number one, shit sales manager. Shit. Type number two, great sales manager. If you are a great sales manager, you don't have to leave your country. Okay? In Philippines, you can get $6,000 a month. In Central Asia, you can get $10,000 a month. If you're from Vietnam, you can get $15,000 a month. So the key is not looking at the job. The key is to make sure that you are the best sales manager in your country first. You understand? Okay. Again, let me re-emphasize one more time to everybody here. You are not from North Korea. You are not from Ukraine. Do you understand? As long as there are a lot of rich people every year coming out from your country, meaning there are still a lot of opportunities in your country. So the key, of course, those major countries like Canada, like in Singapore, the sales manager position is $15,000 a month, but $15,000 is not free. Man, you don't have to sleep, man. The pressure is going to be so much, you see not? So the key is still yourself, okay? If I want to work with you, what I must do. So you want to work for me. Okay, the truth is, yes, we are going to hire a lot of people soon. Okay, so currently we only hire people that are our customers. This is a true story. Our company has a very strict policy. It's because we only hire people that are our customers. Jackson is my customer. Put up hands. Yeah, there you go. Akmala is my customer. Put up a hand. Right. Okay. The reason why we do this is because our staff must understand from a customer's point of view. So for those people who are our students already, right? That means you're paying the examination fees. You are eligible to apply for the job for this. Okay. Now I just give you a quick layout of our vision about our job so that you understand. Now, I don't believe in high salary, but I will believe in steps to high salary. What is steps to high salary? That means the first 3 months, this amount, this is what you need to do. The second 3 months, this amount, this is what you need to do. The next 3 months amount, this is what you need to do. Okay? That's how it works in my company. So the key thing is customize yourself into the work that I want. So we are in the industry of education, training, business consultancy, human resource solutions. Now, I want to do hybrid office. Hybrid office means people work from home. I want people to work from home. Okay, the reason is because my job is stressful. You might not have time to spend with your family. So rather than you spending 2 hours going the stupid train and the stupid bus to go to the office, I rather you use that 2 hours to spend with your family. You understand? So, but in hybrid office, that's one big problem because people are ill-disciplined. Man, so when I hammer you, when I push you, my company philosophy is like that: leadership, discipline, bonding. So when I push you and you get upset, I will sack you. Do you understand? That is how our company works because we want our staff to grow. You understand? So that's who we are. Of course, you may, we will announce soon. And remember, this is only open for people who are our customers. Okay, I'm sorry if you're not our customers, we cannot offer you. Okay, because I know some of the students here are regular, right? I can see Mr. Ling Ang Zhang Nai, right? He's our student, right? So you are eligible to apply. You understand? And Miss Maricel Kong, you can apply. Just keep a lookout. We're going to put our Facebook, Instagram in 2 weeks' time, so you can apply. So our jobs is a bit different because, I'm a salesperson. And I come from a very poor family. You gotta understand. I didn't finish high school. My family's poor. Life was terrible when I was young. And I believe in a different way. I believe in sales is because sales is the only thing, the only skill set in the world that will make you invincible. That means even if you don't want to work for me, if you have good sales skill sets, you can set up your own business. You can practically join any organization in the world if you have the ability to speak better, if you have the ability to be smarter, you have the ability to overcome obstacles. And I'm telling you, I'm a nice boss. I am a nice boss. I have a lot of empathy. Okay, empathy means I give people chance, but I don't give people choices. Okay, what do I mean by this? I can hire Akmala. Look at him. He's one of the ugliest men in India. I don't care. Okay, but he cannot say no to me. Because if he say no to me, I'm going to fuck him up to the ground. Choice is scary. Choice make people weak. Choice make people give up. That's my belief. When you have choices, you will never commit to anything. So some of you have boyfriends and girlfriends. I don't know whether I want to marry him or her. That's a choice. That's a choice. Oh, that's in the Philippines. In the Philippines, there's a big problem now. Single mother families, right? The Filipino girls will know, right? There's a lot of single mother families. You know why? Because there's a choice to let go of the mother and the baby. I don't buy that shit. In life, there shouldn't be choices. If you want to do something, you do it. If you don't want to do anything, fuck off. That's my belief. That's me. No one is going to sympathize us. Always remember this. No one is going to sympathize us. No one's going to feel sorry for us. No one is going to cry for you. No one going to say, oh, Wendy, you're the sweetest girl in the world. Oh, why you? Yeah, they'll put a like on your Facebook. Yes. Like, ting. They'll put a love on the Instagram and comment, oh, don't worry, Wendy. Let's do it together. Bullshit. She didn't even show up. So my concept is chance versus choices. Understand? So that's me. So our culture is not easy. That's why some people cannot handle it. Okay. Next question. Next question. Thank you. It's nice to. Okay, I think I answered that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How to find good job and big salary? Okay, I'm going to give you a tip. I always give this tip to my son. Don't be a dumbass. As long as you don't want to be a dumbass. You understand? Like all of us have weaknesses, right? Some of you are shy. You know what kind of weaknesses you have. Shy, some of you are arrogant, some of you are silly, some of you are slow. You have to continuously work on your weaknesses. Like Akmala's problem is slow and shy. He's fucking slow and shy. Man, the first month, I get him to work 14 hours a day. I swear to God. 14. Of course, people that do not know us, they will think that we are slave laboring. Now, of course, no. Now he only works 9 hours a day, okay? Because he has to overcome the speed of the work. So by doing 14-hour job, he's practicing the speed, the speed of a Singapore company. So when he bitch, I'll fuck him up. So now he's okay now. He worked 9 hours a day, easily fit into our company. You see? So the key thing is not about your emotions. The key thing is that you got to know who you are. You know how stupid you are sometimes, you know. You know, everybody here knows what's wrong with yourself. Focus on that. You need to focus on that first. If you don't understand, it's just like all the rich businessmen in the world, right? Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos. Did you realize that they are always trying to find ways to make themselves better? Right? Like Apple, we have Apple 1, Apple 2, Apple 3, Apple 4, Apple 5. Why? Because every Apple version comes out, the product gets better. Right? Mark Zuckerberg bought WhatsApp. He wanted to buy Snapchat. Right? Why? Because he wants to get better. So the key is not looking. The key is, why are you qualified? Why are you qualified? Why are you qualified for a good job and why are you qualified for a big salary? That is the key. The key is not there is no big job, there is no good salary, there is no good positions that's available in your country. The key is you. Why are you qualified? Focus on that, okay? Any reason that Putanis left the job, pay amount, or because he's a slow ass? Mr. Doji, slow, don't want to do the work, like little boy, being emotional, want us to understand them. He didn't leave the job. I sacked him. Please understand this. Again, just like some of you want to work in Singapore. Okay, I give you one good example. Let's imagine that you are from Bhutan. Okay, in Bhutan, a restaurant, a normal restaurant, you will have 10 staff. In the restaurant, you will only have 7 customers. And in the restaurant, the rental is cheap because Bhutanese rental is cheaper than Singapore. In Singapore, it's different. In Singapore, you have a restaurant which is $40,000 per month rental. You only have 5 staff because each staff is $2,000 over. You have customers that is paying 3 times the price than in Bhutan. Now think how stressful it is. So again, just for a lot of you, if you want to get a good job, the first thing you need to get this out is don't be stupid. What is the definition of a high-paid job? When you apply for a high-paid job, what are the things that comes along with it? So you know. So once you know, you apply, you get it, stop complaining. Because once you start to complain, means you don't understand what a big salary and what a big job it is. So can you imagine now, if your restaurant is $40,000 rental per month? Think carefully how much work you need to do. See, a lot of people don't understand. Good? Okay. Thank you. I have small business cleaning materials. Yes, please work hard. Please go and see more customers. Please always go and see people. Don't be shy. Miss Jennifer, sometimes when you see customers, it's not to close deals. Like for those people that have small business here today, and this is also a true story. 2 days ago, I went to change my watch. The battery of my watch. True story. So there was this guy who's in Beauty World, which is part of Bukit Timah. So I will change my battery. So I have this project. It's called Senior Welfare Grant. Senior Welfare Grant means the government will give $5,000 to any companies that were willing to hire 60 years old and above old Singaporean. So I was just chatting with him, and then I found that she has one 70-year-old guy working for him. And I closed the deal. And I earned $1,000 from a trip. Now, sometimes when you see people, it's not because that you want to do the deal. You just want to be friends with them. You understand? Especially if you're cleaning services, if you're cleaning materials, most business need to clean things, right? So your job is not to go there to close deals. Your job is to show your sincerity as a person. That means you are for real. And start to build network with these people. Maybe a few days or a few months later, you can call them. When you want to close deals, the key is to talk to as much people as possible. If you talk to 1,000 people, I can guarantee you that this 1,000 people can be possibilities. Possibilities, not 100%. Possibilities. You understand? So what you want is possibilities. So possibilities to be your customers. And you talk, and you build relationship, you have a big network, and then sooner or later you have a lot of sales. Hi, sir, in job, is the interview always necessary to tell the truth regarding online classes and further studies? Now, for job interview, I cannot really give you the answer to tell the truth or not. Okay, because different managers have different thinking. It's very subject, right? Some of the managers are different, some of the bosses are different. But for me, my personality and my character is always about the truth. No matter how ugly the truth is, we need to swallow it, we swallow it. Because the truth will always set you free. So Pema, I'm not sure what kind of person you are, so I cannot give you a right advice for this, but maybe 70% true, 30% bullshit. Maybe, usually when you go for job interviews, right? right? You know, your resume, come on, it's not 100% accurate, right? You know, right? All your resumes will put some chicken and spice, on it to make it look better. Come on, everybody knows that, right? So maybe 70% true, 30% a bit bullshit, yeah. Yeah, but when you talk a lot of bullshit, always remember this, if you get the job, you must be mentally prepared to be terminated. So as long as you understand this, then it's fine. Because if you bullshit your boss and your boss found that you cannot do, he will terminate you. It is that simple. You cannot say, oh, why my boss terminate me? Because you're a liar. That's why he terminated you. Understand? Okay. Sir, even if you are the best manager in our country, the salary is not like the other country offer. Okay, this is important. Again, how you define the word best manager. What do you mean by the word best? Best because he's a good friend with you. That's the best manager. I'm sorry, under international law, the best manager are the best sales team. You understand? The best manager in business is not, I'm friend with you, I can make you happy, I show empathy, I show kindness. Yes, that's called the best human being. That's the difference. That's called a best human, a best friend. Unfortunately, in the world of business, the best sales are the best managers. If you are the best manager in terms of sales, the boss will never terminate you. Because if they terminate you, their sales will plummet down. You understand? So the word best is very subjective. So you must understand how it works. To increase my salary, and what should I do? And how can I explain about good job? I'm not sure what your question is, Spencer, but to increase my salary, what should I do? You should be patient. The first thing you need to do is to understand yourself first, not understand the job. You must find ways to make yourself a better person. Like if you're into sales, if you're into communication, you must find ways to speak better, not sell better, speak better. You must find ways to do time management better. You must find ways to have more courage, more determination, more better attitude, willing to learn things within your job. So even on Sunday, your off day, you are still thinking about your job, not because you're working, it's because you're thinking of maybe learn how to be better at your job. So when you're always learning to be better, that's called a habit. So when you have this habit, automatically your performances, the way you look, the way you speak, the way you think gets better. So when that gets better, your pay will automatically increase because the boss will feel that you are better at your job. And even if your boss do not increase your pay, but because you're so good, some other bosses will appreciate you. All right, next question. Thank you for sharing. We have now the best outside. Yeah. What's the flaws of Filipino workers? Oh, they are crazy. They think that everything is about freedom. They think that everything is about human rights. You know why they think like that? Because their pay is shit. When your pay is shit in the Philippines, yes, it's about human rights because that's called slave labor. But when you get a high-paying job, it's no longer human rights. Like in Singapore, I work 14 hours a day. Do you want to know why I work 14 hours a day? You want to know, Miss Debbie? You want to know? Because I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I have a Galaxy flip phone. And I have a very expensive Gucci wallet. New York limited edition. I'm not trying to tell you how arrogant I am. I'm trying to tell you that everything comes with a price. So when your salary is poor, you cannot have the poor people mentality to a high price job. You understand? So for example, let's imagine Miss Anna May. I know she's our student, right? Anna May, maybe your salary is only $500 a month in the Philippines, okay? So obviously, if you do extra 1 hour, you know, I need to get the day. I cannot. Yeah, because it's poorly paid, right? Do a bit of overtime. I cannot do overtime. But when you are getting $1,000 to $2,000, you better learn how to shut the fuck up. Because that's a different mindset. You see? So you cannot use a poor man's salary perception on a high-paying job. And that's the problem with Filipinos. A lot of them are crazy. They're telling me about human rights, you know. I'm human rights. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? You're getting $1,200 in the Philippines. Even the BDOs don't pay you so much. What the fuck are you talking about? When you use the word human rights, means slave labor, shit salary, you know, salary in Africa, $2 per day. That's human rights. But because they have the poor man mentality, and then when you have a poor man mentality, you are applying for a high-paying job. And that's also one of the reasons why many Chinese Filipinos, they don't want to pay Filipinos high salary. Debbie, I'm going to tell you the truth. I have a lot of Chinese Filipino friends that's doing business in the Philippines. They always tell me this. If you pay a Filipino $500, you pay them $1,000, they're going to do a $500 job. The quality is still $500 because their mindset is not strong enough for a $1,000 mindset, because they expect the same benefits for a $500 job versus a $1,000 job. So when you get paid, like if your salary is only $500 and $300 and you work for me, I will be the sweetest boss in the world. I will be so sweet to you. Hi, Jennifer. Did you take your lunch today? I swear. Jennifer, I swear, if you work for me and your pay is $300 per month, I swear to God, Miss Bandia, I will be the sweetest boss ever. Jennifer, remember to go home on time, huh? There's a traffic jam coming, huh? But Miss Jennifer, if your pay is $3,000 and you work for me, you better go and buy lunch for me every fucking day. You see the difference? And if you cannot complete your job in time, you better don't go home. You better don't go home. But if you're $300, Jennifer, please go home. It's late. What happens if you get kidnapped? But when you're paid $3,000, you have money to take taxi. I don't care. You understand? See the difference? See the difference? Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. I worked for 8 years in a branch manager as a microfinance company in Philippines, but I resigned due to low salary. Okay, now again, this is also important. Now, in the world, there are two types of titles. The first title is what I call fake title. And the other one is called super title. So the word manager can be fake, can be super title. Just because you hold a manager position doesn't mean that you should be highly paid. Okay? I repeat again. Just like imagine if I hire Miss Jennifer and I hire Anna Mary. Jennifer, you have one shop, a little small shop in the Philippines. You work as a cashier, and then Anna, I'll let you be a manager. Also manager. So again, a manager's job, then we call it the super manager job. Super manager job. A super manager is someone like me. His job is not just work. Do you understand? It's not I come to office, I look around, I see, look, and I go home. No. A super manager job is to make sure that every single worker in his company is growing every single day. Now you understand the difference? I repeat again. Imagine if I hire Miss Michelle and I hire Miss Sylvia. Miss Michelle, we have a toilet cleaning position. So maybe you're the toilet cleaner. And then Miss Sylvia is the toilet cleaning manager. How much should I pay her? Correct. Now you understand? So the key thing is all about productivity and sales. If you are a manager today, and your pay is not high, look for someone that is very, very honest to you. Talk to him and ask him why. I guarantee he will tell you the reason. That's the key. I believe that if you are a super manager, if your sales is good, and if you have the ability to enhance all the workers in an organization, not only you will not lose your job, many people will be offering you jobs. Don't let the title manager bullshit you. Sometimes they want you to work because the title sounds nice, manager. Like I can open a rubbish dump company, and Debbie, you are the rubbish dump cleaner, and then Wendy is your manager. Name card, manager. There, Wendy, take it. $400. Wendy's so happy. Oh, I'm a manager. Now you understand? So please know the internal understanding of the positions. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Ken, thank you. I think I've answered all these questions. How can I be used? Thank you. I think it's a lot of repeat. Can you have update on the business club? Not yet. Soon, because we are really finding ways to develop it. It's a bit not easy to develop, so please give us more time. How do you handle stress, sir? Good. Now, fuck stress. What is stress? What is stress? Stress is your mind. Okay, let's imagine, Debbie, imagine that you owe people billions of dollars. Okay, Debbie, let's imagine you owe people billions of dollars. Your husband ran away. Okay, your husband found another girlfriend and ran away. Your brother cheat your money. Your sister burned your house down. Your dog died. Your favorite dog died. And see, everything's in the head, right? Think carefully. Now I want everybody imagine now. You owe people millions of dollars now. Everybody imagine now. I owe people millions of dollars. My husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife ran away. My brother stole money from me. My sister burned my house down. My favorite pet, whether it's a cat, dog, just died yesterday. And nothing, right? It's all in the mind. Stress is because you cannot let go of your character. Like I always give a tip to all the people. The Filipino people, are you not emotional people? Put a thumbs up. Filipino people, are you not emotional? Put the thumbs up if you're emotional. Right? Filipinos are emotional, right? So if you're emotional, You will be stressed every day. Oh, who took the toothpaste? How come the toothpaste is gone? Who took my bus ticket? How come the bus ticket is gone? Who took my cat food? Where's my cat food? You're stressed every day. Stress comes from your character, right? And then some of the Middle East people. Now we have some Middle East people. Now Middle East people are very, very dramatic. Oh, what happened? How come the toothpaste is missing? How come my cat disappeared? It's your character. Vietnamese woman. Oh, I have Vietnamese woman staff. Oh. Hey, never fuck with Vietnamese woman. They will murder you if you get them angry. Hey, don't look at them. Very small size woman. Vietnamese women are so crazy. They can really, I swear, they can really go to the kitchen and take knife and stab you in the head, no matter how big you are. Okay? I know I got a few Vietnamese girls working for me. Same thing. Why do you think they're stressed? Because Vietnamese women always want to be right. They always want to be right. I'm right. Haha, you are wrong. So that's how stress comes from. Stress comes from your character. And then the Central Asian woman, you cannot joke with them, because once you start joking with them, they go crazy. They think that you're laughing at them. You know how I know? Because I have 15 Central Asian staff. Once you joke with them, they think that's an insult, because they're not, Central Asian people are not funny people. They don't laugh a lot. Seriously, if you look at Central Asian people, they don't laugh a lot. They don't laugh like me, you know. So when you tell a bit of jokes, they think it's stressful. Just like if you're from Bhutan, again, Bhutan is a very slow country, right? It is, because the culture, the system there is different. So when you go to a country like Japan, Korea, where everything is very fast, so if you are a slow character, you would think that the Japanese and Korean jobs are difficult. Stress comes from your character. Do you understand? Stress comes from your character. So the key is not how to handle stress. The key is how to handle yourself. It's true, man. I have some Central Asian staff. Every time when we make a joke, they get upset. They think that we're insulting them. You know why? Because Central Asian people, they don't like to laugh a lot. That's their culture. It's very professional. That's why, man, if you see Central Asian people go to the market to buy things, they are the best dressed people ever. You understand? The best dressed people ever. Okay? Stress comes from your character. Okay, next question. So I want my job, but I'm not happy in my workplace. I'm not happy. I mean, again, man, advice is like that. Learn how to be grateful. Okay? Humans are never happy. Okay? Never happy. You have a big house, I have to clean the big house. You have 15 girlfriends, 15 girlfriends is too expensive. All right? Never happy. Understand? So the reason why you're not happy is because you are not really grateful. Twist your brain a bit. Instead of, why do I need to go to work? You change it to, I have work. Why do I need to go by bus to work? I'm lucky to sit on the bus to go to work. I'm not in Ukraine. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Happiness comes from you being grateful or ungrateful with the things that you have. Some of you have no jobs. Some of you have jobs. Instead of thinking, I don't like my job, you should thinking, I'm lucky that I have my job, but I can change a better job. You see what I'm saying? I can change a better job. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think I answer a lot of questions. Okay. Okay. Do you consider your organization as healthy environment for employees to work pleasure, not just to take good salary only? Now, again, this is very subjective. You know, like some people, you got to ask yourself this question, right? I can tell the truth, good salary is always shit, is always toxic environment. You understand? You know, there's a saying, right? Like if you're from the village, you are happier. If you go to city, you are unhappier, right? Agreed? Like if you're from the India, like you know, like some of you are from your countries, it's big. If you stay in the village, every time when you stay in the village, you're happier. You know, because things are simpler, the people are kinder, the people don't backstab you, you know, things like that. So when you go to Delhi, Manila, Dhaka, you know, maybe Jakarta, Kuala Lumpur, the backstabbing, the crime rates, right? The people become assholes, you know, things like that, because that's life. That's life. Again, when you want to have something, prepare for the disadvantages that comes along. So obviously you will know, if you stay in Manila, the crime rate will be higher. If you stay the outskirts of Manila, the crime rate will be lower. That's called you cannot change. Stop thinking that the world is here to serve you. It's not going to come to serve you. You cannot change the world. You can find ways to adapt to the world. So if you go to high salary positions, it's always toxic. Always. If you want $100 per month, you'll be happy because the job is so easy and you go home on time every day. You see? So always remember this. As long, it doesn't matter what they do, it's only how you think that matters the most. Okay? So even if let's say Anna Mary wants to work in Japan. Okay, Anna Marie, imagine you want to work in Japan, you want to earn $10,000 a month. You think the job is not toxic? It's going to be fucking toxic. In Japan, you have to drink a lot of alcohol. That's their culture. Seriously, every night the Japanese workmen have to drink with their bosses. So can you go and complain to the Filipino government, to President Duarte? Oh, why do I need to drink with the Japanese people? Mr. Duarte would tell you, because you get $10,000 a month, you stupid little girl. And that's the Japanese culture. There you go, finish, full stop. All right? So as long as you are mentally prepared, everything will be fine. Always remember this, just like some of you love your husbands a lot. You know your husband is hardworking, but not smart, right? True? So if you become crazy, how come you're not smart? Every day you scold. Of course, the marriage will end in a divorce. But if you marry him because he's hardworking and he will not betray you, he will take care of the house, he will sweep the floor, he will take care of you, then it's okay. All right. Okay, I think I've come to the end of the, wow, there's still a lot of questions. I cannot finish. Okay, I think we have stopped. I need a glass of water. So again, guys, again, I cannot tell you whether that my strategies can help you as a person. Okay, I can't, because this is from my personal opinions. Do you understand? My personal opinions. Okay. All I can tell you, life is very simple. You know, if you think like you, it's not going to work. Okay. You know why? Because I was like you. If you know me 20 years ago, I'm exactly like you. Really. So I think one of the things that I always say, if you don't change, your world will never change. Some of you are better, it's true that some of you are better because you come from better environment, better education, better friends. But then, same thing, if you don't see your world moving forward, it's because you never change. Yes, it's true, maybe your life is better than some of the people here, but because you never change. So COVID has changed me a lot, really. Because losing millions of dollars is scary. So I can either commit suicide and die and cry just like some of you, or I have to move on. That's it. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you for joining our business talk. Okay, if I happen to see you in the future, I will see you in the future. Okay, I hope that my advice can help you in certain ways. And remember, life is about you. Don't make the world listen to you. Learn how to listen to the world. It makes your life much, much easier. It makes your life really, really meaningful, and it makes your life really, really special. Okay? All right, that's it. Take care. Bye-bye.